Abercrombie, play for the New Zealand Breakers and the Tall Blacks. Growing up, I loved my sport, played as much as I could, had very encouraging and supportive family who got me into everything, and loved to compete against my brother and sister in the backyard. Reflecting on some of the other experiences I've had as a youngster, truly some of the funnest times I've had playing sport were in my younger years. That social aspect and that feeling of belonging, being part of a team and getting to do something with my friends to keep us engaged and active was fantastic. And I did it year round, different sports at different times of the year. I had a coach when I was a youngster. I remember him telling me after a game, he said, "I'm not going to stop coaching until you play for New Zealand because I think you're that good." And that filled me with so much confidence. And he was a cricket coach at the time, not basketball. But he didn't specify the sport, and I made a New Zealand team, so he's happily retired. But it's a funny one that's always stuck with me. I think the smallest things can have the biggest impact sometimes. Yeah, sport's changed for me a lot, obviously, over the years. It's my job now, I'm a professional basketballer. I have done so this is year 16. For me, I don't get to this stage of playing for so long unless I love what I do. And that's why I really look back on my younger years so fondly and having such positive experiences in sport, but in basketball, that's where that seed was planted of the love for the sport, and that's what's carried me through to, I think, have such a long and successful career now. A lot of pride playing for New Zealand. Been lucky enough to go on and represent the Tall Blacks New Zealand for a long time and play in 3 World Cups, and huge amount of pride in pulling on that jersey and being part of that environment and family that the Tall Blacks have created over a number of years. Something I keep reminding myself of now too is just to appreciate and enjoy moments when they happen. I think we can be too quick to move on and focus on the next thing sometimes and not appreciate what we have and what we're doing in that particular moment. Taking a little bit of time to pause and reflect can be a really important thing. I've been part of the Hoops and Schools program with Basketball New Zealand for a number of years now, which has just focused on getting as many basketball hoops in different corners of New Zealand as possible, because we see the power of basketball, but all sports, to bring communities together. Every Kiwi kid should have the opportunity to play sport. It's so valuable and important and fun. We need to give them all a chance. So I think it's great in terms of getting out there and getting to different parts of New Zealand and giving kids the opportunity to play. Those learnings that I remember as a kid and what was important to me when I played and how encouraging and supportive my parents were, I really try to not put any pressure on my kids to do anything they don't want to do, and if there is something they want to do, give them all my love and support when they're doing it, and make sure that they know that I love watching them and I enjoy having fun just watching them play and see them with smiles on their faces. Coaches and parents play a really important and integral role in continuing to encourage that message, because it can be tough as parents. You're inherently competitive as well and you want to see your kids do well, but making sure that they have fun while they're doing it's the most important thing.